So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. He is through here. Akun! Yes, it's in! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or two.
Can he put it away? It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Casemiro proves too strong. And that could set him on his way. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He has found the way through. Can he finish? A wonderful effort all by himself.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Casemiro. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Caught offside that time. Casemiro. And he's been shifted off it. Casemiro wins the duel this time. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Beckham. And here's Shevchenko. And that was very necessary. Played back to the goalkeeper. Van Bouten.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now there's a Van der Vaart! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Van der Vaart! Loose, oh what a... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckham. He's having a hit! And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium hall.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then you...
And Shevchenko! This time, surely! It's... And the finish! And that certainly packed a punch. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Terrific header! There's a goal! The second half sparked straight into life. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Bouten cuts it out. Law. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's bustling through here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Neymar. That's a little off target. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Law. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has been clubbed away. Beckham. Batistuta. Beckenbauer.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Akun. Now it's Bellingham. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
It's Van der Vaart! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's played into space. Shapes to shoot!
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball.
And he's had a hit! Hits off target and by quite a way. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Law. Oh, played right into his path. And it shot a goal! There it is! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's been cut out, well played. Plays a sharp little ball here. Caught offside that time.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his...
Great hit! There's a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Now that's well seen too. Casemiro. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Nedved. Now it's Batistuta. Great ball if he can get there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Stoichkov, and Stoichkov! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Stoichkov did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, what a ball!
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Law! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Beckenbauer makes the interception. Batistuta receives it in a good position here. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. There's the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's an excellent interception. And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
For one of our fan club members. Substitution on the field, number 15, Stoichkov.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 21.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip.
Law is on his own. Defending was strong and firm. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Shevchenko. And he cuts out the supply. Odegaard. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta. And Beckham! And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Now it's Shevchenko. He's through. Shevchenko! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Van Bouten. Casemiro.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cavani. Beckham. And that is a little undercooked. And the pass is intercepted. Law. Gilberto Silva promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Shevchenko.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Done delicately. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Cavani. Oh, and it's net! It's a loose ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hernandez. And no, that was never going to make it. And time is up. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Please drink responsibly.
Thoughts on what we've just seen? Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played back in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That looks a good ball through. Bayer catches it safely. Caught offside that time.
Substitution.
So changes already. That is a bit of a surprise.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah. Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of Joshua Kimmich, a real Swiss Army knife of a player. It's hard to find fault in a guy who's so versatile. Centre-back, full-back, central midfielder, deep-line playmaker.
And, of course, most importantly, a match winner.
A serial title winner, in fact, integral to so many successful campaigns for the Bavarians.
And a shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cavani. Cavani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cavani! Oh, taken with style! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him. And Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Punched away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Law! They want to be quick to recover this. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich, a player who needs no introduction. Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Now it's Cavani. Stood up well to him there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Beckham. Chouameni.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
White cuts it out. Bellingham. Now it's Shevchenko. He might be... And Shevchenko! No mistake! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Law. Koundé does... There's the whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
There's the hit! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a
just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? And again, they've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Pete.
Now the finish! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Bellingham, there's the shot! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Neymar. Gently done. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Beckham. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's played him through. That is good alertness. Neymar! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Bayer getting this one clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kimmich. Neymar looking to run onto it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5, Cavani. Number 24, Palmer. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 17, Owen. Number 21, Son Heung-min. Number 7, Maradona.
Four extra minutes added on. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's away. Great hit! Now who's going to be first to this? Toni Kroos. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him. Valverde. Casemiro. And Hernandez. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mane.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambition.
Roberto Carlos! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Right, Shevchenko. Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Tchouaméni. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Played back in. Law! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Schneider. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Costa Curta. Vieira. And it's Schneider. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Tchouaméni, Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. No, again there's no way through. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's through here. Real chance here. He's had a shot. And he's following up. Denied by an instinctive save.
Mane is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Schneider goes short. And he can clear it away. Oh, terrible pass. He has found the way through. Schneider. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
The attendance for this match was
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And they've got a throw. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Law. And that has been cut short. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked desperate.
Can he put it away? And one more try. Yes, it's in. There seemed no way back, but they are level. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 25.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Number 8, Kroos. Number 13, Pep Guardiola. Substitution.
Beckenbauer is there to clear. Haaland. Now it's Shevchenko. Interesting ball. Shevchenko! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Beckham looking to get on the end of this. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. That's been cut out, well played. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Messi in acres of space out wide. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, as a player, I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's Beckham. Played into space out wide. Nice ball and has a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Vinicius Junior. Law. Adams calmly anticipates. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's headed upfield. Beckham. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Ronaldinho, a player of legendary status. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass. Spread neatly. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Law. And no, that was never going to make it. Casemiro. Well read, nice interception. Casemiro. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Shevchenko. And the ball's gone astray. That's a little off target. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Casemiro. Chouameni. Law. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And we hit half-time. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well, played right into his path. Law! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Law clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
The attendance for this match was
Shevchenko.
71,600.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's played him through. Law! Wonderful save by Vitor Baia.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take...
That could spell trouble. This is promising. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that's a key interception. Hits one! Well, now it's a race. In for the pieces! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts.
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Beckham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko!
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Shevchenko. Number 25, Dennis Law. Number 30, number 23.
The final 5 minutes.
Number 10.
That looks a good ball through.
Beckenbauer.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Number 21.
Now the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! Save the best for last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Vinicius Junior.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Throw in. De Bruyne has it in a wide position, and he's there to belt it away. Always onto this. And that's an errant pass. Cleared without complication. He's gone for goal. Engages and forces him off the ball. De Bruyne. He's found some space. De Bruyne! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision. Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but...
And Messi! And he can clear it away. And he's really put himself on the line here. Iraq with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Looking for the runner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Son Heung-min. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rodri. Iraq upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Chouameni. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Beckenbauer. Casemiro. Costa Curta. Beckham. And it's Beckham. No, that's been intercepted. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Son Heung-min powering forward here. Chouameni. And Hernandez. And here's Son Heung-min driving forward.
Such good technique.
White did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ah, he's given it away. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has a go!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played through for the wide man. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Substitution for Iraq. Number 6, Messi.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5, Daniel van Buiten. Number
Foden.
19, Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Foden.
Oh, really well played.
17, Phil Foden.
It's a
Number
throw-in.
10, Owen. Number 15, Adams. Number 13, Targets. Substitution in progress.
Shevchenko. He's through here. Haaland. Had a shot. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Haaland just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Owen! Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that's a superb pass.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And Owen sticks it away. And that could well be the winner.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Iraq certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Beckenbauer gets it clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Owen, and he's onside. He's beaten the last chance. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the...
And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi. Haaland. Oh, easy pickings there. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Costa Curta. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, important interception. Ah, he's given it away. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Some good work on the right flank here.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Looking tidy in possession here. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Casemiro.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Beckham. Tchouameni. Costa Curta. And it's Beckham. Well, that has not gone well.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is a little undercooked. White. Casemiro. And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having... Can he finish? No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Law! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Cafu? No, no way through. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. He's got away. Beckham.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Hazard. Oh, here's a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That pass has been well intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
That'll be a throw. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Beckham. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's clever. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Works it forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. Costa Curta. Traumeri. Speculative strike. And the lead stays intact, just.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there. Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Bellingham. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Hazard. Now it's Hazard. Real chance!
There will be
Argentina can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Match day program.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has all... He's got the shot away!
Mbappe.
Guardiola! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Guardiola is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance to finish. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Pedri knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well read, nice interception. That is a great pick out. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Owen. Harness! Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side.
And a shot! Goal! Barcelona! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shevchenko, big chance! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Always onto this. He's picked his way through, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Hernandez. And that has been clubbed away. That is good alertness. Shevchenko. There's the whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now that... Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Great defending, strong and determined. Casemiro. No, that's been intercepted. Tchouaméni. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, super find. Barcelona really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. He's looking for the runner here. Chips it through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe! Tchouaméni.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Good read, needed to be. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be...
There's the hit! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Tchouaméni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Owen. Bellingham. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to...
Owen gets through on his... shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Owen. Owen had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tchouaméni, Barcelona finding their passes. Now it's Shevchenko. Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
There will be 3 minutes.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Barcelona looking to pass their... Oh, what has happened here? Has a shot!
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but...
Oh, terrible pass. And he's lost his man here. Big chance, must be! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Neymar. Always onto this. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Aim forwards. De Bruyne. And he's had it nicked away. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, his positioning. Ah, he's given it away. Great hit! Goal! Sporting! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Sporting are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he welcomes it in. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Barcelona are one down despite having the better chances here. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Oh, great ball! Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Pedri. That's a sharp pass. He's having a hit! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Casemiro.
Sporting couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a
Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half.
And he's let fly. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Casemiro. Played through for the wide man. He's in a good position here. Pedri gets rid without... And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. Oh no, this does not look good. Costa Curta. And the shot! Messi. He can run onto that. Now it's Batistuta. He's hits one! He's got a goal! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That pass isn't the best.
The attendance for this match was 70,900.
Gets his pass away. And he's managed to get rid. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, super find. This is promising. He's through and all alone! Decent hit! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in plenty of space here. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's Neymar! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Now it's Messi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Haaland! Haaland! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And the finish! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona take what looks to... And it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is just off target. Fires from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
Casemiro. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a nicely measured pass. And he cuts out the supply. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rummenigge. Chouameni. Oh, and he's through the middle. And Shevchenko! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. He's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to get it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Nuno Mendes. And here's a chance. Oh, what a mistake. He can get that clear. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's great hit! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's a Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe, Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Cannavaro. Valverde was in no mood for any of that. Looks to clip it forward. Can he get onto this? Great ball, and he's in. Rummenigge! Oh, he's been... And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
23 minutes is number
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he welcomes it in. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, important interception.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good spread. Oh, that was vital. De Bruyne. Tottenham upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And he's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Bouten. De Bruyne. Tottenham finding their passes. Tottenham disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very...
Can he put it away? He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De Bruyne. Nuno Mendes.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back in. Only partially clear. So, third corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
Casemiro. Tchouameni. No way through. Speculative strike. 5 minutes till the break. Hernandez. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has been clubbed away. Van Bouten. For Valverde. Rummenigge. Caught offside that time. Hernandez. That is good alertness. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's cut it out. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Mbappe. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nuno Mendes. Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's definitely not his best. Van Bouten. Hakimi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. He has found the way through. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chouameni. Casemiro. Beckenbauer. Hernandez. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. Valverde. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hakimi. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Casemiro is the guilty party there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta is wide and looking to get onto this. Rummenigge. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! And that has fair fizzed. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's well spotted. He won't be happy with that one. Shevchenko.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Rummenigge! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Beraldo is always looking to break lines.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's let fly! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's got the shot away! And that could come back to haunt them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Substitution on the field, number 35.
So, time for
Number
changes
13,
on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field, number 4, Matthias de Ligt. Number 47, Phil Foden. Substitution in progress.
Haaland. And he welcomes it in. And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's... Haaland! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Van Bouten.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Out to the right, back into the middle. Look at the space. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Throws in his head. Now that was a full-blooded header.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
Tottenham clearly now in lead preservation. Mbappe! Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! They've done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Valverde, Rummenigge. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here, and he's got the beat. Haaland! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely too.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can... He's one-on-one, short chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Great hit! He'll want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the shot! Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Mendes has it out wide and in space. Conte. Kante showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Taken back almost at once. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of if.
Messi! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Law. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There will be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. He's in a great position. And a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
And Shevchenko! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre...
Has a go! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And they win it back again. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the... Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And that has added a hot... Shevchenko! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
And the pass is intercepted. Deftly out wide. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Law. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, here's a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar, he is through here. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Aim forwards. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he was quick to react.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
The defence opting here for strength. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Almost half an hour in now. Nuno Mendes. Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Beraldo does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This their second corner of the game. De Bruyne gets it away. That's the throw. And that's definitely not his best. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he get onto this? Costa Curta cuts it out. Bayer gets rid without sophistication. Law. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Conte.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, third corner of the game. He gets big! And he's taking no chances there. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And now they can spring out of defence. No way through. Nuno Mendes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Batistuta! Law. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well.
Fires from distance. Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Pickford is there and he can get that clear. Speculative strike. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Casemiro. And Hernandez. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona get their fourth corner. Cleared away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. And Messi! The final seconds now. Oh, perfectly measured that. Batistuta. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's managed to get rid. And the first half is done. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Number 13, De Bruyne.
Barcelona get the ball rolling in the second half.
47, Phil Foden. Substitution.
Great ball if he can get there. Here's Fel, and the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's Shevchenko. Casemiro. Looking tidy in possession here. Messi. Now it's Foden.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tottenham take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. That is a great pick out. That's going to go a long way.
The attendance for
60
this match
minutes
was
played.
22,306.
And he welcomes it. Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Shevchenko. And he cuts out the supply. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Oh, that's a key interception. Shevchenko. Good running, strong and purposeful.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that has been cleared. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And it's Messi. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it again. Shevchenko. Valverde. And he's in on goal. Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's... Valverde! That's a half-decent try. That's been cut out, well played. Back into the middle. Now it's Batistuta. Messi. And it's Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision.
Rummenigge! And again! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitution on the field, number 35.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Tottenham go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Big chance! Musiala. Oh, great chance! That is ended up in no man's land. Foden! And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a decent clearance. Now it's Valverde. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. He could be in here. Messi, Musiala gets a foot in here. There's the shot! That's another chance! He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe...
He's got the shot away! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the ball is out of play. Foden. Rummenigge. Now, who's going to be first to this? Valverde! Keeper always had the measure of that. And here's Batistuta. Musiala.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Mbappe. Nakata. And he's heaved it away. Out to the right. Tottenham do have a chance to counter here. Bit too much weight on the pass. And that's that. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promising.
Get the full XM. Get the full XM.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood, shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Donadoni is there, and he can get that clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Belts one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Owen. Bellingham. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now Costa Curta. Cannavaro. Well-timed, excellent interception. They get a throw in. Haaland. Bellingham. Always looking for that half a chance. Belletti. Beckenbauer. Bellingham. Maradona. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shevchenko. Tchouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Owen. And they're quick to get it back. Haaland. Oh, he's found him in space. Owen! Neymar. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And the finish! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have the first goal.
Look,
he'll try from distance. And here's Shevchenko. Donadoni. Owen. Bellingham. That is good alertness. Belletti.
There will be 1 minute
Bellingham.
added time.
Casemiro. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Beckenbauer. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Law. Oh, that's well spotted. Belletti. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. He's been picked out, and here's Haaland. Bellingham. And that is expertly dealt with. Donatoni. They want to be quick to recover this.
The attendance for this match.
Shevchenko. Now it's Maradona. The message is clear. None shall pass. Back into the middle. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the keeper's got it again. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Promising cross. Nicely weighted ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He has found the way through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. To Roberto. Wriggles his way through. And that has been knocked clear. He's having a hit! Decent hit and on target. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a key interception. To Roberto. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to dink it in. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Barcelona still without a single shot on... Oh, what's he done? Olise! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Chouameni, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, played right into his path. Law! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Dembele goes steaming forward. And here's Cavani. Chouameni concedes a free kick for that. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And he can't get it over the wall. Loose ball. Speculative strike. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Law attempts a clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Olise. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kimmich clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
Two added minutes.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now it's Shevchenko. Not the most accurate pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. Looks for the finish! He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Hernandez. Law chasing after it. Law. Now it's Cavani. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. And it's Shevchenko. And it's Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nedved. Olise. Kimmich. He'll try from distance. Denied by an instinctive save.
Kimmich is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid have their third corner. He's in space and looking for options.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more... Oh, what has happened here? That's the throw. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that has not gone well. Beckham. Look at the space here. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Beckham. He's picked his way through. Shevchenko. That's good defending, very good defending.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the pass is intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Beckham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Madrid
Cavani.
can now introduce
Number
the first of their
20,
substitutes.
Dembele.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Torres absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And he's straight offside. Messi. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And the pass is intercepted. Chouameni. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled. And the shot! And it's a goal! And it's Cameroon who take the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Cameroon have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Batistuta. Oh, red. Nice interception.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Hernandez. Half-time getting close now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Hernandez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Batistuta. Oh, super find. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cannavaro. Casemiro. Hernandez. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Casemiro kept aware, And it is reclaimed easily. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Bellingham. Batistuta. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
The attendance for this match
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
550.
And that has left him in a heap. That is good alertness. Chouameni. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it again. Shevchenko. And that is a little undercooked. Has a look and plays it forward. Batistuta. And here's Messi. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Beckenbauer. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Substitution for Cameroon. Number 18. Number 27. Serginho. Number 6. Messi. Number 3. Conte. Number 9. Beckham. Coming on the field. Number 11. Kvaratskhelia. Number 4. Hernandez. Number 10. Mbappe. Number 7. Joshua Kimmich. Number 13. Fletcher.
And that has been cleared. Casemiro. Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Shevchenko! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Has a go! And with that, the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the matchday noise. Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even...
Cavani! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Played out to the right. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's gone forward.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Climbs up big! He's got a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Foot in. Now that looks a decent ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Casemiro looks for the finish. He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Chance for the header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Beckham, Tchouaméni, passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Played back in. Romero spots it and intercepts. Beckham. Here's Tchouaméni. Beckham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bellingham! Cleared without complication. Serginho. Now who's going to be first to this? Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. It's Bellingham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are back on the way. No reported change to either side during the break. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He can run onto that. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that's going right the way across. Can he get it through? Face to face with the keeper. Now it's Mbappe! Goal!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. He's picked his way through. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just the goal. Hits one! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Oh, I think the... Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. And that means just one thing. Match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's played him through. He's had a hit! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 25.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Hernandez with the clearance.
Number 13.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That has been cut short.
Number 42. Musiala.
Alexander-Arnold.
Ruben Neves.
5 minutes to add. Romero gets over and intercepts. Opts to play. Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's been cut out, well played. He's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then.
And that is that.